Okay, lesson 11, decimals. If I ask you to add these numbers, 14, 270, and 3, you would say 270 plus 14 plus 3. And you would line these up so that the ones are in the ones column, the tens are in the tens column, the hundreds are in the hundreds column. 0 plus 4 plus 3 is 7. 7 plus 1 is 8. 2 plus nothing else is 2. So my answer of 14 plus 270 plus 3 is equal to 287. If I asked you to add 4.6 plus 2.09 plus 1.17, we're going to do exactly the same thing. We want our ones in the ones column. If we don't have any tens, but let's see, we have a decimal point and we have tenths, which is 1/10, tenths of a whole. You have hundredths. So now let's fill in those numbers. 4.6 would be 4 ones and 6 tenths. 2.09 would be 2 ones, 0 tens, 9 hundredths, or 2 and 9 hundredths. 1.17 is 1 and 17 hundredths. There's 1/10, there's 7 hundredths, 1 and 17 hundredths. I have lined up my decimal points. 9 plus 7 is 16. 6 plus 1 plus 1 plus 0 is 8. 4 plus 2 plus 1 is 7. So 4.6, or 4 and 6 tenths, plus 2 and 9 hundredths, plus 1 and 17 hundredths is equal to 7 and 86 hundredths. All we have to do when we are adding decimals is line up that decimal point. If I ask you to subtract with decimals, it would be the same thing. If I have 23.07 minus 4.96, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to line up the decimal points. The decimal points are aligned. These are my ones, these are my tens, these are my tenths, these are my hundredths. I can take 6 away from 7. 7 minus 6 is 1. I cannot take 9 away from 0, so I'm going to come over here and borrow. If I take from the 3, well, I wouldn't be able to take 4 away from the 3 anyway, so I got to go over 1 more to borrow. Borrow from the 2, make it a 1, and carry 10 ones back. Borrow from the 13, make it a 12, and carry 10 ones back. 10 minus 9 is 1. Here's our lovely decimal point. 12 minus 4 is 8. 1 minus nothing is 1. 23 and 7 hundredths minus 4 and 96 hundredths is equal to 18 and 11 hundredths. We said a word there. We said the word and. When you get to the decimal point, you say the word and. On a tax test, you might see it as Laura has a pet turtle. The pet turtle is expected to grow 6 ounces every year. So far, these are the weights of the turtle. 7.06 ounces, 15.09 ounces. This was year 1. This is year 2. Year 3, it was 20.14 ounces. The minimum growth is 6 ounces per year. Question: was there any year that the turtle did not grow 6 ounces. So now let's do this work and check. Between year 1 to year 2, he went from 7.06 to 15.09. So out of curiosity, how many ounces is that? 15.09 minus 7.06, or 15 and 900ths minus 7 and 600ths. 9 minus 6 is 3, 0 minus 0 is 0. 15 minus 7 is 8. So wonderful. Between year 1 to year 2, he grew 8.03 ounces. Let's check the next one between year 2 and year 3. 20.14 ounces, or 20 and 1400ths ounces, minus 15 and 900ths ounces. I cannot take the 9 away from the 4, so I'm going to borrow from the 0, or from the 1, make it a 0, carry 10 ones back. 14 minus 9 is 5, 0 minus 0 is 0. 20 minus 15 is 5. So year 2 to year 3, he only gained 5.05 ounces. So answering the question, was there any year that the turtle did not grow 6 ounces? The answer is yes. Between years 2 and 3, he only grew 5.05 ounces.